Hey guys, Mr. Light here, going to work with you on this video to solve the problems on 6-5 remembering. This is video 4 for April 16th, and we'll get right into it. So problem 1 gives us a little bit of a ratio between the amount of time it takes to print pictures. So it says it takes Johab 32 minutes to print 20 pictures, and at this rate, how many pictures can Johab print in 1 hour and 12 minutes? So the rate there should be that math vocabulary that signals to you this is a constant rate problem. And we can set it up as a ratio. So I did pictures to minutes here, 20 pictures to 32 minutes. X pictures, that's our unknown. We can kind of begin to create our equation with the unknown. And we have 72 minutes. 72, I didn't really spell this out on my paper, so let me just do this quickly. 1 hour is 60 minutes plus 12 minutes, so 60 plus 12, that's how I get 72. So that would be the first conversion there. Once you do that conversion, though, you can just set it up as cross multiplication, and you can cross multiply 20 times 72 equals 1,440. 32 times x equals 32x. I need x alone, so I'm going to divide by 32, and I get 45. So in 1 hour and 12 minutes, Johab can print 45 pictures. Okay? 2 through 7 here. I'm going to leave it on the screen for just a couple seconds. You can pause and just check your answers. These are just some multiplying and dividing and adding and subtracting with decimals. Just take your time, do these slowly on a piece of paper. I'm not going to show the work here. I used a calculator to solve these. Take your time. If you're using a calculator, that's fine too. Okay, not a super big deal today. Okay. Coming down for 8, 9, and 10. First step, it says, we always want to read the directions. It says write a numerical expression for the volume and then calculate the volume. I actually wrote an equation, but that's okay. We're going to call those two things equivalent for the time being. So the volume for number 8, we're just multiplying length times width times height. 5.6 times 10 times 2.3 got a total value of 128.8. So we've been doing a lot of volume problems this week. These are pretty straightforward here. We just have our measurements in decimals and fractions. Okay, number 9, same type of thing. We just write our equation out just like this. These are just my length, width, and height, and I get an answer of 60 centimeters cubed. Okay, make sure when you're writing your answers, if you notice, all my units are raised to the 3rd power because volume is measuring how much space it takes up or how many across 3 dimensions. Okay, and then here for number 10, my volume equals 6 times 6 times 6. I get a final value of 216 feet cubed. Okay, pretty straightforward problems. We had one really hard paper today and one that was much, much more manageable. So stretching our thinking here for number 11, the volume of a square prism is 67.5 meters cubed. Okay. The height of the prism is 7.5 meters cubed. Okay. Now I need to think, what are the dimensions of the base? Okay. So here's how we solve this. First thing I do, I just write things down that I know. I know that volume for a rectangular prism is length times width times height. I know that I can use my algebraic skills and divide or use an inverse operation here. So right now h is multiplied by length times width. What if I divide by h and I have length times width on the right hand side of my equal sign and v divided by h on the left hand side? Now I can plug in values for v and h. So v was 67.5, h was 7.5, and then I do my division and I get a total of 9, and 9 equals length times width. Well, it's a square, and so I know if it's a square, then my length and my width must be equal. That's what I wrote here in green. Therefore, oops, the most important part, and I can't, we don't want me to be bigger, we want me to be smaller. There we go. Therefore, so length and width are the same, and I know that length and width have to multiply together to get 9, so I have to just do some kind of quick little number. My knowledge about numbers, I have to really think carefully. What two numbers, or what one number multiplied by itself equals 9? The only number that fits there is 3. So the length and the width are 3. Okay, and that's kind of my explanation there. I'll just leave it there for now. That's all the time we have for 4:16. This is Thursday, video 4 of 4. Thank you for watching these videos. Please continue to contact me if you need help. We'll do some private Zoom conferences. We'll get you the help you need. I'll talk to you later. Thanks.